Welcome back to Saturday Morning Coffee Break. Today we're going to dive into identity, access, and the double espresso of cybersecurity. So, good morning, my cybersecurity friends. Let's grab our favorite cup of coffee, find a quiet spot, and talk about something that will touch every part of your organization, but it's often forgotten about. This is identity and access management. IAM. IAM might not be the flashiest topic, but make no mistake, it's the spine of your security posture. Without a well-brewed IAM strategy, everything else starts to wobble. So, what is IAM? Who are you, and what can you do? At its core, IAM answers those two simple questions. Who are you, and what should you have access to? But in today's reality, making these questions harder than they seem. Hybrid workforces, contractors, third-party vendors, cloud apps, and shadow IT. It's like hosting a backyard barbecue and suddenly realizing you don't know half the people who've shown up. Some even brought their own Wi Fi. In cybersecurity, identity is the new perimeter. If you're not controlling access tightly, you're handing out the house keys to anyone who shows up with a halfway decent disguise. So I am in the cloud era. It's more than just passwords. IAM is more than logins and badges. It's now encompassing single sign-on (SSO), multi-factor authentication (MFA), role-based access, which is your RBAC, and just-in-time JIT. Additionally, it encompasses privilege access management, the PAM, as well as behavioral analytics to detect abnormal access patterns. It's a full spectrum operation that should grow with your organization, not lag behind it like an outdated policy manual. So here's our plot twist, the insider threat. Let's say you've locked down your perimeter, segmented your network, and deployed firewalls with all the great trimmings. Great. But then Dave from finance clicks on a phishing link, or Sam from DevOps still has access to production, even after switching teams 6 months ago. Suddenly, your biggest threat isn't the one of a hoodie wearing hacker in a dark basement. It's from within your four walls. IAM isn't just about giving access, it's also about taking it back when it's no longer needed, monitoring how it's used, and adapting based on behavior and context. So that leads us into IAM, culture, and the principle of least privilege. IAM is a technical solution, yes, but it's also deeply cultural. If your IAM approach is too rigid, users find workarounds. If it's too lax, you invite risk. The key is to implement the principle of least privilege, giving just enough access to do the job, no more, no less. It requires coordination with HR, IT, department leads, and your compliance team. You'll need to clear onboarding and offboarding procedures, continuous access reviews, and a commitment to identify identity hygiene. No shared accounts, no credentials lingering like leftovers in the office fridge. So remember, IAM is a journey, not a one time project. IAM isn't a set it and forget it, it's dynamic. Your systems, users, and threats are always changing. So your IAM strategy must evolve too. Set up regular reviews, automate where you can, embrace adaptive access, integrate IAM into your CI CD pipelines, and don't forget to train your teams on how their identities tie into the larger security story. So, as we take our final sip before getting our next cup of coffee, remember IAM isn't just about who logs in, it's about who you trust, how much you trust them, and for how long. As you finish this last sip of coffee, consider this with me. IAM is not the lock on the door. It's the decision on who gets the key, when, and for what reason. Make sure those decisions reflect not just your technical stack, but your organizational values and mission. So next time someone says we just need to get the app up and running, ask yourself, who's logging in and what can they do once they log in? That's where your cyber resilience truly begins. So until next Saturday, stay caffeinated and stay cyber secure.